with me. Come on. Follow along. Well now, what do you want?
Yep. green in the pocket of same-colored man. I'll bet that's him over by the house. The feather's in his pocket. It's got... Yep.
Well now, what do you want?
It really is a dreadful day for a fair. Not even the tents are managing to look cheerful. Thank the gods! The knave's challenge is won, and I'd kiss all of you, but no one respects an affectionate wizard. No need to remind me. I try never to leave my home unless I'm looking for a bath.
Well now, what do you want?
So, you've decided to compete for the cup, I see. I know this is your last year, but the rules apply to all. Fetch a crossbow from the barrel and take a few shots.
Time for...
Very good. Ready to compete? Come and speak to me.
I can do that!
Are you ready to compete, then? The rules are the same as last year. Your targets will be old bottles, set atop the crates yonder. 5 is the best score so far. If you remember the lessons that have been taught to you, you should be...
Let's have at it! Time for a bit of the... Time for...
Well done. A perfect score wins. I've rarely seen such a fine performance so early in the day. You have a marksman's instinct. That much is plain. Before you go and claim the cup, there is still our business with Galen to finish. You stand as this year's winner in archery, and the first to achieve a perfect score.
I
Well now, what do you want? I believe so.
What's up? What's up?
Well now, what do you want? Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
I
You stand as this year's winner in archery, and the first to achieve a perfect score.
Well played! You've won the cup! And all 4 events! Nobody's done that since Cormac. That warrants a special reward, of course. I have a harvest cloak for you, courtesy of the village council. It'll be yours at the end of the day. I'll meet you at the stage when you're ready for the victory speech. Oh, you'd better finish your business with Galen first. Dagan asked me to remind you. Now I'm off!
I...
well now. What do you want? Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
Finish your business with Galen. My speech can wait.
You stand as this year's winner in archery, and the first to achieve a perfect score.
green in the pocket.
Yep.
Well now, what do you want?
Yep.
I believe so.
Yes, indeed.
Well now, what do you want?
It really is a dreadful day for a thank the... I'd kiss all of you, but no one respects an affectionate wizard. Far from it. I'm quite cheerful by nature. That's why I moved to a swamp, you know.
So, you've decided to compete for the cup by fetch a crop.
Time for...
Very good. Ready to compete? Come and speak to me. Are you ready to compete then? The rules are your target 5.
Let's have at it! Yeah! Let's have at it! Yeah! Yeah! Let's have at it! Yeah! Yeah! Let's have at it! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Well done. I've rarely seen before you.
Well played. That warrants a special reward. Now I'm on. This way, everyone. Time to honor our champions.
You stand as this year's winner in archery. A fine bow. Some good has come of this.
Gather round, mates. Gather round. This harvest fair's a celebration, but it's also a dark anniversary. We all know what else happened on this day. Not so long ago, we nearly lost this village. Almost lost our lives. Almost lost it all. But we came back. Cleared burnt farms. Buried our dead. And put our ashes behind us. And we rebuilt. Tougher and stronger than ever. Long as there's a harvest fair, we won't forget that day. And our young folks, they'll stay tough. Long as they compete for the Harvest Cup. So let's hear it for this year's winners. 3 cheers for the Harvest Champions! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
The village is under attack! West Harbor is under attack! You're safe! Grab a weapon. We need to help defend the village. I'm not sure. They came pouring in from the swamp and started tearing the village apart.
We better hurry. I saw some of them following us on our way here. They're likely to hit this house next.
It's in that chest next to your bed. You keep everything in there, remember? Hurry up and arm yourself.
What's up?
I believe so.
There you are. I saw some of those creatures enter your house, and it is good to see you safe. I don't know where these beasts came from, but we need every sword at the southern bridge. More of these creatures are on the way, and in greater numbers. Georg is trying to gather the militia, but I fear he would not be able to marshal a defense in time, and without help, this village will fall. Head south along the road. I will stay here and look for the wounded, then join you. Georg should be at the bridge. Join him quickly. He will no doubt have orders for you. But before you go, take this blessing from Lathander, all of you. If you are wounded or need another blessing in the fight ahead, simply return and speak to me.
Dobra.
Let's go! Let's go!
Thank the gods you made it. There's been no sign of your father, and I feared you'd been killed as well. I have no idea where these creatures came from or what they want, but the ones loose in the village are only the first wave. More are coming. A lot more. If we're going to stop them, we need someone to rally the militia and meet them head on. The militia is likely disorganized and scattered about town. You may have met some on your way here. Gather a half-dozen men or so. That's the most we can hope for. Now go. When you've gathered everyone you can, meet me at the wheat field, south.
We'd better search the town. Try to gather who...
Bring it! Let I shall strike you down! I believe so.
You three stay out of this.
Master, just...
So the world seeks to test herself. How pathetic.
Blast it! The rest of you stay where you are.
I shall waste no more time in this beautiful village. It is not here.
There's more to do. Georg and the militia are holding our attackers at bay on the Starling farm. We must hurry before the tide turns. Leave her. It's too late. We must hurry to the Starling farm before more harbormen meet the same fate as she did. The girl is dead. Now move, before we lose even more.
I want to help her too, but Tarmas is right. Amy didn't have a chance. Let's head for my family's farm. Georg will need every harborman to help fight off the attack.
I do not know, but he was clearly skilled in the art. He probably led the attack on West Harbor. We must hurry to the Starling farm before more harbormen meet the same fate as my apprentice. Leave her. It's too late. We must hurry to the Starling farm before more harbormen meet the same fate as she did. The girl is dead.
Let's head for my family's farm. Georg will need every harborman to help fight off the attack. It's just down this road. We better get moving. Tarmas will need our help.
Leave her. It's too late. We must hurry to the Starling farm. If only I had... It's to the north.
Nation! Let's see. To me!
We don't have enough militia to look for the wounded, the missing, and search the houses too. Anyone you can find, get them here.
Who's there? Whoever you aren't getting in here! I'm not going out there. I'll be cut down in seconds. And I'm not letting them inside to loot my place. Not while I'm still standing. If I open the door, those beasts will kill me. What?
Let's show him.
I believe so.
Yes, indeed.
Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
Huh? Get away! Didn't you see those creatures out there? What, you came to drag me out there to die? Not on your life. I'm staying right here. I'm not going. The village is dead anyway. I'm not joining the corpses. If you need someone to die with you, then go find someone else. What are you doing?
My home is the house closest to the bridge. Some equipment I have there may prove of use.
Yes, indeed.
So. Well now, what do you want?
My home is the house closest to the bridge. Some equipment I have there may prove of use.
Well done. All right, militia. Ready your weapons and...
Let's see what you've got! Bring it to me!
Nature's fury strike you down!
Let's go! Hey, steel, villain!
Another wave is coming! Prepare for battle!
Hey, steel! Let's go!
More of them? Regroup! Cyric's blood, they're entering the Starling House. But if we don't hold the next wave off, the whole village...
Let's go. If we hurry, we can stop them before they find the children.
We could use every sword.
You do what you think is right. I'm going in before anything happens to my brother and sister.
Brace yourselves, men!
Bring it! Let's... Bring it to me!
Thank the gods that's over. We would not have held them much longer. Dagon!
Much blood has been lost tonight. Let us make the enemy pay in kind.
Bring it! Bring it Bring it to me! Bring it to
That is the last of them. For now, let's see how many we can steal from Death's clutch.
Thank the gods we were able to hold them at the farm. How many did we lose?
Ian, Vera, Pearson.
What were those things anyhow? Never seen anything quite like them.
They're called bladelings. Their kind is rarely seen in our realm. They dwell in a place beyond.
Well then, what in the nine hells are they doing here?
Lathander doesn't illuminate all mysteries for me. We must rely on our own wit and resources.
What? Boy, come over here. I see you're unharmed. Many have not been so fortunate, and others have seen their final night. I understand you lost a friend of yours in the attack. A tragedy. She was a promising young mage, or so I've been told. Yes, and to dwell on our losses serves no purpose. There is still... I do not have much time to talk. There are many who are wounded. Now, there is something you must do tonight. Those bladelings were here to find something, and I fear I know what. There is an item, a silver shard. Long ago, I concealed it in the old stones outside of town. I fear it may have drawn these creatures down upon us. Think it through. Their kind doesn't plunder a village like West Harbor, not for a few coins and an old helm or two. They had a reason. It is from the time when your mother died. Those were dark times for the village. We can speak more of the shard after you've returned. For now, all that matters is its retrieval. There is no time for that now. Your mother is dead. Let her spirit rest. I had my reasons, which do not concern you right now. It was not a thing to leave above ground. The stones outside of town are older and deeper than you may think. In the farthest chamber of these ruins, look for a strong box. Inside is the shard. There remains only one thing. You should not go. Bevel, I need you to accompany my son to the ruins.
But Georg says the ruins have been overrun by lizardlings.
And that is why you must go. Together, too, the cries of the wounded cannot be ignored any longer. Find the shard.
No offense meant, but your father makes the hairs on my neck stand up. Still, if we're going to do this, we should make some haste. It sounds urgent. Yes, thank the gods. I arrived before they had found the children. So, shouldn't we get moving? Your father made it sound urgent. This path that runs along the river is our best route into the swamp. I hope these ruins aren't too hard to find. We could be out there all night. It's been an age since I've come this far into the swamp. There are some twists and turns before we get to the ruin. There's probably more than lizardlings ahead. So,
Time for a bit of the game. Yeah! Oh. Yeah! 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 Let's have a...
Bring it! I can do that!
I have my eye on our enemy here. Time for a bit of the game. Cool your weapons, and don't... I can do that. I believe so. Bring it! Let's have at it!
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Lemevo kreni.
Yes, indeed.
I believe so. Well now, what do you want?
Let's see what you've got!
Let's...
Bust him up! Get him!
Let's have a... Let's have a...
Let's go!
What's up? I believe so. Yes, indeed. Well, now, what do you want? Yes, indeed. Well, now, what do you want? What's up? I believe so. Time for a bit of the game. Yeah! Yeah!
Bring it to me!
Yeah!
Oh, and before we fight them for our ancestral hatching grounds, we asked for your blessings.
There certainly are an awful lot of them. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
A warm blood. Here, your very presence offends the stone god. Your words are like the swamp eel, warm blood. Kill the intruder.
Bring it!
Well now, what do you want?
We were risking life and limb for that? Dagon can do his own blasted quest from now on. When you're done searching around, let's get out of here.
You have returned, and you have brought the shard.
That's all you can say? I almost died out there!
If I did not believe you could handle the task, I would have sent another.
Yeah, well, you weren't out there in the swamp getting attacked by lizard folk.
No, I was here attending the wounded, Bevel. Now find Marion and do the same.
I don't see how you put up with him.
Now, for the shard. Let me see it. Many such ruins lie within the mare and beneath it. They are of ancient Ilfarn, an empire once forged from an alliance of dwarfs and elves. All that remains are ruins, and little else. And their empire lives on only in history books and stories. That shard is one of a pair. Both were found after the battle that destroyed West Harbor long ago. My half-brother Duncan and I asked a mage in Neverwinter to examine the shards for enchantments, but he found nothing except a faint magical aura, residue of the battle. And so I kept one shard, and the other I gave to Duncan. Not long after I returned to West Harbor, I sealed it away in the ruins. It was long ago, and it was a battle that did not concern West Harbor, but the village was caught up in it like many such villages in the Mare of Dead Men. We knew little about what had sparked the conflict. Demons were involved, led by a warlock of great power. We only knew him as the King of Shadows. The forces of Neverwinter attempted to drive the demons back. Many villagers fled, some taking the road, others wading into the swamp, anything to escape the battle. There was an explosion, pure and white. Then, nothing more. So to speak, it would be more appropriate to say that I have a half-brother. Duncan, like Bevel, has many faults that would make it wise not to rely on him or call him kin. I need you to go to the city of Neverwinter, find my half-brother Duncan, retrieve the second shard, and take it to a mage you both can trust. Duncan owns an inn in the docks district of the city, the Sunken Flagon. Not the most reputable place, but safe enough. No, I know you value him as a friend, but he will be of no help outside of West Harbor. He would only slow you down. Bevel is made for simpler things. Very well. Let us waste no more time in discussing your friend. If you have other questions, ask them. That is possible, but this village cannot shelter you or survive. On the road, moving, you have a chance. Once you reach Neverwinter, it may prove more difficult for them to attack you. Head to the small port town of Highcliff when you are free of the swamp. There, seek passage on a ship to Neverwinter. The beast that attacked us will leave West Harbor alone once they realize their quarry has fled. If all goes well, you should be in Neverwinter before. Say your farewells. Your boots may travel many roads before you return. I let some of the others know you are leaving, but not the why of it. I was raised amongst the wild elves, and for all my years amongst the race of man, they make little sense to me. Even though you are not one of them, you understand them better than I. I have done all I can to hide your presence. If these beasts come again, West Harbor will need me. I have created a screen of activity. On a normal night, your trip with Bevel would have been easily spotted, but not to... It still may not be enough, but there is little else I can do. Return when you are ready to leave, and we will speak of the path you must...
So, your father sent you off to Neverwinter. I'm hoping that you'll be back soon enough after you reach the city, but most people who leave West Harbor don't come back. Not that I'm not tempted. Amy certainly would have jumped at the chance, but we lost a lot of harbormen to the attack. Hopefully your father's right and there will be no more attacks once the shard is gone. As a member of the militia, my sworn duty is to defend West Harbor. I can't just turn my back on that. I'll do my best to keep the place standing for you when you return. I want to hear about all of your adventures. I've got some bandages here, though I hope you won't need to use. You can also have my share of the loot that we found. You'll need it more than I do. Wish I could go with you, but the defense of the village is important too. Not really. There's an inn north of here along the road. It's the only one between here and the edge of the mare, from what I understand. Plenty of lizard folk in the swamp, of course. Just stick to the roads and you'll be fine, though. At least, that's what I've heard. Good luck. And if you run across the one who killed Amy, stick a blade through his heart for me. She deserves...
This incursion is the most noteworthy event that's happened. I had high hopes for Amy. She was a rare find in West Harbor. A shame she failed to heed her first lesson. Always listen to Tarmas. Not that I expect you would understand, but she was the only one capable of holding a coherent go if you must. But mysteries remain here that need to be answered. An inconvenience? Bah! I wouldn't expect one of your small intellect to understand. Suffice to say that her loss pains me beyond mere inconvenience. Help with the journey, you say? Advice. Advice is what I can give. Use that skull of yours for more than a shield. Amy obviously failed to learn this lesson. A fool girl. As functional as the famous harborman thick-headedness is, it still won't prove much help against, let's say, a lizardling sword or javelin. Oh, very well.
So, can you at least tell me why you're going? Your father wouldn't tell me a thing. You know what they were looking for? They tore apart half the houses in town. What is it? You're less cryptic than your father. It won't be easy reaching Neverwinter. You might want to ask around the village. If you're going to leave, some folks might be able to offer some help. You may not have trained under me. Here, take this shield. It's always served me well. And even if you don't use it, the road is as wild as a road can get and still be called a road. There's only the one road in the Mare, and that leads to us. There's a small inn on the way. Galen, you remember him? The merchant? Well, he says the road is even worse than before. Lizardlings and other creatures have been sighted. And in large... Your guess is as good as mine. All I can say is I wish they'd start up again. Might have prevented the attack on us, or at least given us some warning. He's about the only merchant that comes our way. Does it once, and thank Joaquin he does. We don't have a blacksmith, so he sells us what we can. With the way he loves to stop and chat, I wouldn't be surprised if you caught up with him. Lizardlings you already know. The swamp beetles and other critters have been more active. And lastly, stick to the road. I hear there are spiders, walking dead, and worse, off the road. Your guess is as good as mine. Well, you already know about that war they had against Luskan a while. Lost too many Greycloaks in that campaign, from what I hear. The whole city was burned to the ground. Every last house. And that it was. If you go there now, you wouldn't recognize it. It was rebuilt in just over a year. By gnomes. And the war killed many men. One of the Watch's marshals, though, is a harborman, like you and I. You remember Cormac, right? He sometimes makes his...
is a bit of a strain.
Have you said your farewells? Take anything you need from our home. Speak with the wizard Thomas as well. He may have a few odds and ends that he'd be willing to part with. To get to Neverwinter, take the road that borders the Starling Farm out of town. It is the only road through the Mare of Deadmen, so following it will be... The road itself has not been patrolled for some time, and few travel it. Move quickly, and you may be able to avoid the many beasts of the Mare. I suspect you will see your share of battle before you reach Neverwinter. Stray from the road, I've made it known that you travel directly for the city, in the hopes that the enemy will pursue you along. Instead, you will head to the small port town of Highcliff once you are clear of the swamp. From there, you will seek passage on a ship to Neverwinter. There is a ship named the Double Eagle that will await you in Highcliff. Your trip to Neverwinter, I have not...
Back already? So, what can old Georg do for you?
Now that we're outside, maybe you'd like to tell me what you said again.
You're a small one to be taking this road all by yourself, dwarf. Maybe you've come looking for trouble. Another dwarf? How many of you are? Look, this is between us and this dwarf here, and what—
Ah, you're welcome to try to take it if you're all game. You all can't be frightened of one. If you're afraid of my dwarven friend here, well, now I can understand that. But I can handle myself, unless you suddenly decide to make a friendly brawl something more.
We're not frightened of either of you, and it seems to me you need to learn a lesson.
Outnumbered? Well, I suppose that—
This matter is between us and the dwarf.
Come on. Someone try.
All right, I've heard.
Time for a bit of the game.
Yeah! Take that! Glad to see one of my kin. Even so far from home as we are. Or maybe home for you is closer than I think. Name's Kelgar, by the way, of the clan Iron Fist. I've been making my way along the coast for some time now. Stopped in the Willow here for a brief fight. Ha! Even the odds! They didn't stand a chance in the first place. Obviously, you haven't heard of me. So, tell me, what brings you out along the mare? Roads aren't exactly safe, you know, and they're getting worse all the time. Seems it's your lucky day, then. I happen to be traveling to Neverwinter as well. Glad we see eye to eye. And when fortune smiles, who are we to turn? I say we step inside the Weeping Willow here and share our stories over a few. So then I punched him in the face for asking. And while he was trying to pick his teeth off the floor, his friend decided to add a few choice words about my heritage. So I punched him too. So to make a long story short, I take pride in what I do, fighting. It's something you can't get enough of, and it's something where there's always room for improvement if you apply yourself, stay focused, and keep swinging. And that's why I'm headed to Neverwinter. I heard there's a house of monks there. A monastery, right? I heard they'll train anyone, just for the asking. Couldn't ask for a better opportunity. If you know of a closer one that'll train for free, well, I'm all ears. Just as long as I get that monk training. Aye, that's the short of it. Well, as it happens, I didn't always want to become a monk. What happened was that... Well, look at this. Our next round. Take that! Take that! Take that! Step with me. Come on. Follow along. Yeah?
I believe so.
Yeah?
I believe so.
Yeah?
I believe so. Time for a bit of the game.
Take that!
Well now, what do you want?
Well now, I've had a good time so far. And the way you attract trouble. I haven't had this much fun since that tavern back at... Look, we're heading in the same direction, and you seem to have more enemies than friends. What say we travel together? Might be good. I'd be glad for the company and the conversation. And don't you worry about me keeping up. Kelgar Iron Fist carries his own weight. Take that! That's all you got? That's all you got? Time for a little fun! Take that!
What, demon? No screams for us? Maybe we should brand you. Maybe that'll lose.
Leave me alone! I've done nothing to you.
Well, now Commander Valus will be happy to hear that, he will. It means his work here is all done.
Still, there's just the small matter of those bounties on bandits he posted. And a bandit with demon blood. Well, there's no telling how much that's worth.
Of course, you could tell us where your camp is. Valus will pay more for that, he will.
I told you I'm not with those bandits. Or are you deaf and stupid?
Stupid?
Huh, hold on. Look at this. A couple of dwarves. Maybe friends of hers.
This don't concern you.
That we are. Caught this demon trying to raid our camp, and we were about to deal with her.
Nothing yet. But a crew's been out in these parts. They've been raiding merchants, caravans, maybe even killed the old—
I told you I'm not with the—
Shut your lying mouth, demon. You'll get the blade soon enough. You think you're going to—
You know, Valis might pay for 3 bandit bounties. He's not—
Especially about a demon, a runty dwarf, and a dirty hobbleman who doesn't know enough to keep—
Runty dwarf? I know you cowards aren't talking to me, or you'll be talking to my—
Good enough for me. Let's kill them all and I'll sort out the tale.
I'll plant the blade! Take that!
Give me a moment.
Let's have at it. What's in for me?
Where did you come from? Guess that's what they get for trying to pick a fight with a pair of dwarves, eh? Sorry if I sounded surprised. It's just, you know, people don't usually help me out like that. Especially, well, people like you. You know, nice-looking people. Does that make me a damsel in distress? Oh, I hope not. I hate those women. Hey, you're nice. Sorry, I don't mean to sound so surprised. Well, actually, I am. I mean, it's just, well, unexpected. I mean, once folks catch sight of me, usually it's the horns, they run in the other direction. And all those tales about tieflings being cursed don't help much either. I'm Nishka, by the way. Of course, they never would have caught me in the first place if that invisibility potion I'd bought hadn't been watered down. If I ever see that merchant again... Well, I was actually trying to pass the fort by. Make my way farther south. Well, I thought that potion I bought would help. You see, once the local garrison sees me, they tend to want to throw me in a cell or attack me on... Of course, the potion wears off right as I cross paths with those thugs from Fort Locke. They were looking for easy bounties, and I showed up right on time. It's been that way ever since the new fort commander posted bounties on bandits. Some of his soldiers have been hunting down anyone they find on the road and claiming they're bandits. It's just banditry of a different sort. They rob the travelers and then get the bounty too. The roads are even less safe now than they were before. Do you think I could join you? Just for... It's just that I don't know how long I can survive on my own.
Can't say I trust her. Tieflings will stab you in the back and run off with your purse the moment you drop your...
Yeah? Well, dwarves are squat, smelly drunks who'll chop someone in half just to show they're tough.
Big words from some girl who was just saved by 2 dwarves. Maybe next time we'll leave you to rot.
He started it!
Leave her here. She'll be food for the other beasts on the road soon enough. We haven't needed her so far. Still, it's...
Thanks. I won't let you down. How can I help?
I believe so.
All done.
No place to run this town, Kalakcha. Not what you have stolen.
This is getting tiresome. What's so important about that blasted thing that has them chasing us all over Farron? Don't be dense. Of course I'm not.
And the shard over now, or we will take it from your corpse. Fool, I shall enjoy killing you. Fight, you pathetic thralls! Why are you still looking at me? Attack!
Yeah?
Well now, what do you want?
Yeah?
Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
Yes.
Well now, what do you want?
Take that! Take that!
What?
Leave me alone.
Well,
I told.
Huh, hold on. Look at this. A couple of dwarves. Maybe friends of hers.
This don't concern.
That we are. Caught this demon trying to raid our camp, and we were about to deal with her.
You think
You know,
it's better?
Runt good enough.
I'll plant a blade in your...
Take that! Take that! Take that! Take that!
Where did you guess that? Sorry if I sounded surprised. It's just, you know, people don't usually help me out like that. Especially, yeah. I mean, I'm Nishka, by the way. Of course, they never would have caught me in the first place if that invisibility potion I'd bought hadn't been watered down. If I ever see that merchant again... Well, I thought that potion I bought would help. You see, once the local garrison sees me, of course, the potion wears off right as I cross paths with those thugs from Fort Locke. It's been that way. It's just banditry of a different sort. They rob the travelers and then get the bounty, too. The roads are...
Can't...
Yeah? Well...
Big words from some girl who was just saved by two dwarves. Leave her here. She'll be food for the...
Thanks. How can I help?
I believe so. I believe so.
No place to run this time.
This is getting tiresome. What's so important about that blasted thing that has them chasing us all over Hey!
I'm the Shard of an Owl. A fool. I shall enjoy killing you. Fight, you pathetic thralls! Why are you still looking at me? Attack!
The land is against you!
Yeah! That's it for me.
That's it for me. Sorry.
How can I help?
Yes.
Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
No place to run this town, Kalakcha. That's what you have stolen. Hand it over, and we will let you live.
This is getting tiresome. What's so important about that? Take your time.
Hand the shard over now. Fool, I shall enjoy killing you. Fight, you pathetic thrall. Why are you still looking at me? Attack!
Feel no.
That's it for me. Sorry.
Time for a bit of the game.
All right.
Spell failed.
Take that! That's it for me. Yes.
Well now, what do you want?
How can I help?
Yes.
I believe so.
How can I help?
I believe so.
No place to...
This is getting tiresome. What's so important about that blasted don't?
And the shard of an fool. I shall enjoy killing you. Fight, you pathetic thrall. Why are you still looking at me? Attack!
Theo, no.
For Merdelane and all within it.
That's it for me. Time for a bit of the game.
You walk a strange path for a harborman. Apparently, I'm not the only one who has a problem with it.
Forgive me, but I saw these things. I'd like to help if I could. I've been trying to follow you without interfering, but I don't think you'll reach.
Yeah, maybe you'd better tell us who you are. And there's others of us here, too. If you can take your eyes off our leader long enough to notice.
I am Eleni, and rather than shadow you, I would walk with you.
We're doing fine.
I'd like to know that as well. Tree worshippers tend to keep to themselves.
I think you will find tree worshippers.
Apparently not rare enough to have you come out of nowhere after following us, for hells knows why.
Yes, I am one of the tree worshippers. I've watched you stumble. Before casting insults, maybe one such as I could actually help you. Harborman, did you think of that?
I'll echo that.
If that is your answer, then keep your village-born suspicions. They matter little to me. It's a strange circle of who follows who on this road. At first, I was following those who attacked you, but they seem to be following you, which leads me to... I thought that perhaps my enemy's enemies would at least welcome some company to their destination, and with my help, even get there faster. Well, I come bearing a gift, not just words. I know of a quicker path. There is a druid sanctuary not far. I can lead you there, and with no further attacks from these hunters of yours. Not that you can't handle yourself, but I'm sure you're growing as tired of these attacks as I am. Very well. That wasn't so hard to admit now.
What?
Is there some sort of...
I'll say, you're still talking, and you're acting like you're coming with us. That's the problem. Well, I'm going to keep my eye on her.
Fine. Let's be off. Judging by the sun and trail, you were headed to Neverwinter, correct? A shard? Ah, so that would be the silk-wrapped bundle I saw in your pack. It sounds like that is what those creatures are looking for. Well, if they seek it, then regardless, I appreciate your let's be on.
This is a long way from the road. Are you sure you know where you're going?
Agreed. How much farther is this place?
Not far, for we are already here. This is Eridus, the Maiden's Glade, in the tongue of Harbormen. Just as the Mare of Dead Men was once Merdelane, the slow marching chord, this place also had a name long before settlers from Neverwinter set foot here.
Did they ever set foot here? I can barely see where we're going.
Trust me, it's no better at my height either. Sure as the hells couldn't find my way back to the road now.
The road to the Maiden's Glade is hidden, known only to druids and the beasts of the land. You cannot revisit this place without me to guide you. The glade up ahead was a retreat for druids, a place of shelter if they needed to heal or rest. Many such places exist along the coast. The animals here would protect the druids, and they will shield you from your pursuers if they should find you.
You mean those animals?
The animals here are frightened, and I know not—
Well, I say we avoid any wolves or anything trying to kill us.
I say we fight them. They attack us, we attack them. Besides, could use new boots.
I think that whatever is wrong here will pursue us to Highcliff.
I think you should listen to our leader more.
These wolves. They were slaughtered, and not for food, but out of bloodlust. Is this why the animals attacked us? Whatever is wrong must be here in the glade. I had thought the Circle of the Mare would be aware of any disturbance here, but now it seems the task must fall to us.
Why? Let's just go. I'm done stopping through these groves and animals, and letting her pick the trail. Agreed. We've saved a day. But let's not waste it digging through the brush for some...
Very well. I expected little more from a harborman. The path to Highcliffe lies to the north and west, and is not far.
I came here. Came to try and find you, Eleni. To try and escape the mare. To seek refuge here.
The mare? What is wrong?
The mare. It speaks with different voice now. Its waters, once clear to the circle, are now dark and run deep. So deep.
What do you mean? Where are the others? The rest of the circle?
Vashni and the others. They are lost. Only you remain. I thought I could find you, or Nevan, but what claims the mare overtook me, clouded my vision with shadows and blood, trapped me in this form. Do not return to the mare, Eleni. Do not, or you shall fall to its corruption, as I did.
Kaelil, he's dead. It was he that caused such unrest here, and why the animals attacked us. I don't know. I've been away from the circle for some time. Kaelil and I were part of the Circle of Merdelaine, the Mare of Dead Men. If the elders, if Vashni is lost, and Nevan is lost, I have been away too long. But this would explain why I could not feel the circle any longer. And as for the land... But we should press on. I promise to lead you to Highcliffe and to safety. And so far this path has proved longer than I wished. Farewell, Kaelil. May you rest, and may the glade become peaceful again.
You're risking your entire ship by going out there, Captain. Ignore me if you will, but at least listen to your own men.
We're leaving port right now. Nothing's stopping this shipment to Neverwinter, especially not a pack of lizard folk. What are you lot just standing there for? Bring up the sails! Man the oars!
The fool is risking a ship worth 10 times the cargo he's carrying. And for what? For the sake of a few extra gold for an early delivery. Aye, but he's trying to set sail when we've got lizard folk going out of their way to sink every... The good captain is a fool to think he can sail out without drawing the attention of the lizards.
Harbor Master! Out there! Looks like the lizard folk have themselves another victim!
And I think we've all learned a lesson here. If I say it's too dangerous to sail, it's too dangerous to sail. All right, lads, see what we can do to help those sailors. Let's just hope the lizard folk let them swim ashore. Sorry, but I've got my hands full here. Some of the other sailors should be able to fill you in.
Time for... That's only a...